thank you again for watching Energia Martial Arts. My name is Coach Tum. With me today is my buddy Ezéchiel, and we're going to show you today 3 passes from the half guard. Let's get straight to it. Okay guys, so we're going to look at 3 passes from the half guard. First off, basic position. Every time you find yourself trapped with one leg, either coming from a guard pass or a takedown or whatever, or a reversal or a sweep, I don't want to be laying on top of my opponent. So as soon as my hip and Ezéchiel's hip connect here, and my hip is from the floor, it's very easy for Ezéchiel to reverse me, either to that side or to the other side. So the first thing I want to do is, my leg is trapped, I'm going to lean on my opposite hip. So in this case, my left hip, I'm going to put it on the floor, boom, and lay on this side. So I'm actually laying completely on Ezéchiel's side, and later on I'm going to put tremendous shoulder pressure on his face. For now, just want to get my hip to the mat. This makes it harder for Ezéchiel to reverse me that way, because he has to pull all of my weight on top and over him. So try and pull me. Ezéchiel's very strong, but try and pull me that side. Boom. Yeah, come on. Pull, 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 pull. Okay, so that's it. Want to be on this side. If he wants to reverse me on the opposite way, to that way, boom, wants to bridge there. My hip is on the mat. My leg is posted here. It's going to be pretty hard. So there's a tremendous difference between being on the side and being on top and trying to pass and fight here. You're going to have a very hard time. So I want to be on the side, leaning on my hip. So the first thing I want to do, and I want to maintain, is shoulder pressure. So I want to keep pressure either on his face or, in my opinion, on his collarbone, going up into his face. Yeah? If I can drive his face that way, it's going to be very easy, because it makes it even harder for him to bridge to his right side. Yeah, try to bridge that way. If his face is there, it's hard. Or on his throat, leaning here. I want to walk my leg up. If I try to control his knee and pull my leg out here, you're going to have a very, very hard time. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to drag my leg, look at my right leg, all the way up. It's going to be very hard. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, and walk my way up like itsy bitsy spider. You see what happens? There's going to be tension on Ezéchiel's half guard, yeah, and I'm going to get gravity on my side. So once again, if Ezéchiel tries to resist me walking up, resist, put pressure, well, I'm just going to go inch by inch by inch by inch by inch by inch by inch and walk my way up. Yeah? As soon as my leg is high, I'm going to go even further. Yeah? Try and visualize touching his butt with your foot. Walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, and keep the shoulder pressure. Now, often people just want to let go of the half guard anyway, because it's not fun, right? Yeah. So it's not fun, but we're going to assume Ezéchiel maintains his half guard. So he's still on top of my knee, yeah, get a good grip, and I walk my way up like this. So toes and heel, toes and heel. So we're here, don't drag your leg up, yeah, put shoulder pressure, lift your hip a tiny bit and walk your foot and heel up like this. Boom, now we're here. Now I'm gonna release the shoulder pressure just for Ezéchiel's comfort. I don't wanna push his knee off right away. Because if I just push and build up the tension, he's gonna resist. Resist, please. Boom, boom, boom. And I might just get it, but it takes a lot of strength, especially, look at those legs, especially against Ezéchiel. So, we're in the half guard. I walk my way up. I got gravity on my side. Now we're going to do another trick. Yeah? I'm going to shuffle my heel up and down. Yeah? Up and down. As soon as I start lifting this way, I'm going to not push in one motion. I'm just going to like shove it off, like boom, 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 boom. Get it off. Try and hold your half guard, please. So we're up. Don't try and do this from this position. I'm just pushing his leg into my leg. I want to push it off. So first, walk all the way up. Get the shoulder pressure. Get here. Boom. Grab. In the gi, I want to control the gi pants here. No gi, I just control the inside of his knee. And I'm going to shove up and down, and just with bursts, I'm going to shove his leg off. Keep tension. Keep tension. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, keep tension. Boom. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bam, 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 bam. And even if it takes 2 seconds, 3 seconds, I will eventually get this very easy without pushing. So once we clear the knee, yeah, looks like it took a lot of effort just to clear the knee. Look at it once again. So close your half guard, please. We're on top, we go to the side. We put shoulder pressure, we lean in. We make sure we're on the side. We're gonna go itsy bitsy spider, heels and toes, heels and toes, heels and toes, heels and toes. Go up, control, shake, 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 boom, burst open. Now I'm not gonna let go of his knee because he's just gonna simply push my knee back and re-grab his half guard. I have to do all the effort again. So I'm just gonna stay here all the while in this position, working this leg, yeah? Even if he's trying to pull my arm off, yeah, or trekken, boom, pull my arm off, boom. Yeah, nog een keer, pull my arm off. Boom. Each time, whilst I'm doing this, I'm gonna go full Hiroshima on his face here. Yeah, pull my arm off, come on, let's go. Boom. I don't care, I'm just gonna lean here, put all the pressure on his face, yeah? How does that feel?
Not nice.
So, we're gonna keep pressure here. I'm gonna shove up and down, up and down, up and down, and burst it off whilst putting pressure. Boom. As soon as we get the knee out, we're gonna keep my hand on his knee. We're gonna immediately turn my knee to the mat. 1, 2. As soon as my knee touches the mat, I can let go of his leg. So try to regain your half guard. Yeah, try to regain your half guard. So I'm gonna keep my knee on the mat. So we're in this position. Now for our first pass, yeah, we're gonna start off from this position. So once again. So my knee is on the mat, and we end up in a position where he still traps my foot. Knee is on the mat. Beetje naar deze kant. Yeah, knee is on the mat, and I'm here. So it's like a form of quarter guard. I do not yet get my points for passing or full mount because I'm still trapped. Now to get this foot out, I'm gonna do a very easy setup. I still have shoulder pressure here. So I still have a crossface under his head. I'm gonna keep full pressure in. I'm gonna go get an underhook, close my hands with a gable grip. I'm gonna lift my hip. So we're gonna lean on my knee and go up. It's important that I keep my knee on the floor. If I lift my knee as well, it's just gonna regain his half guard. Or even worse, look what happens. If I make too much space with my left leg, he's gonna get his right leg out as well and go to full guard. Boom. And now we're back, or even worse, in close guard. So I wanna keep my pressure, keep my legs squeezed together, knees on the mat, got the shoulder pressure, get the underhook, lift up and keep pressure here, boom. Now my left knee is going to insert in between my right knee and his belly button. So we're here, put the pressure, lift, and get my knee in between here. I'm just gonna slide through and drag my ballerina foot out, kick through to a scarf hold position. Meer naar deze kant. So we're in the quarter guard. We got the knee to the mat, underhook, crossface. I'm gonna put tremendous pressure on his face, like this. Lift, keep my knee on the floor, lift my knee, get in between, yeah? You might have to lift your second knee as well, but try to do that as late as possible or as little as possible. So keep it close, lift. If you need to lift it, go in between, ballerina toes, kick out, step through. Now you end up, in a kesekatami or scarf hold position without the underhook. So you might say, why don't you start off with the underhook? It's pretty hard on this side because I don't get to put shoulder pressure on his head, which I need to do this pass. Because I know I'm gonna end up without the underhook, I immediately tuck my leg, yeah? I need a grab, a shotgun grip or a false grip underneath his elbow, and try to go to my back, please, use your underhook. This is a pretty good position, yeah? We have a different video on the scarf hold position with a lot of submissions from here. For now, we're gonna look at the half guard. So that's our first pass, ending up in kesekatami or scarf hold position without the underhook. We need this position to put the shoulder pressure, yeah? We walk up, we shove it off, boom, burst it open, get the knee to the mat, get the underhook on the wrong side, lift, go through, kick, and get into the scarf hold position. For a second pass, we want to end up with the proper underhook. So we get to the same position, knees on the mat. I get this underhook once again. Now instead of continuing my path to my right side, I'm going to switch my hips and my knee to my left side. So put shoulder pressure, lift, and turn my knee to this side. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like without the upper body control so you can see what's happening. So my knee's on the floor. Close your guard, please. I'm going to control him. I'm going to lift, turn his hip. Very easy. Now we're on this side with my upper body control. So once again, quarter guard. We're almost there, yeah? Too often people just try to drag their leg out or try to put this foot here and kick it out, but now I'm off balance, he's just going to sweep me. So get the underhook, yeah? Lift and get my knee to the opposite side. Boom. Like this. Now we're going to change angles so you can see what's happening. Okay. So now my knee is stuck in between his body. I'm still stuck with my foot. My second leg is coming in now. He's going to push on the top of his knee or his other knee, but the upper one being easier to break. Push, kick my foot out, collect his arm, and get into a side control, Ketsugatami, this time with the underhook. So once again from this angle, so we're in quarter guard, knee is on that side. Boom. We have the cross face, shoulder pressure, underhook, lift, switch my knee. Boom. Get my foot in, yeah. If he tries to pull me over and sweep me to that side, I'm pretty strong here. If he tries to bridge me that way, I have the underhook and I can just continue. So it's pretty safe for me to get this foot involved. If at any time I feel like he's going to sweep me that way, boom, he's going to base out or base out. Boom. I could fight first to control this shotgun grip, control his secondary arm, or just keep my shoulder pressure, kick, slide out, and walk my way up. So there you have two ways to pass the half guard, yeah? Both using upper body control, both first working towards quarter guard, getting my knee out, and both getting into a form of side control, one on the one side and the other one on the opposite side. Yeah? Later on we're going to check out a pass from a lower position. Okay, so we've shown you two passes from the half guard, both with upper body control. One passing to the right side, one passing to the left side. So for now we're going to do a pass without upper body control. So you could have done this from a takedown or from a guard pass, but Ezéchiel's framing, pushing me down, and I don't get to have shoulder pressure or good upper body control on the hook. We're still going to pass. So we're in half guard again. I could either be very low, sprawled out with my head on top of him and my elbows tucked here, or I could still be laying on my side like this and trying to work my angle here. Ezéchiel is pushing me off and I cannot get a good upper body control. I don't want to give him the space, so I don't want to go up and try to fight here because it's giving him space to sweep or go into full guard. So we're low. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert this arm into the gap behind his knee. So he's squeezing down. I'm going to go in on his half guard, like in the gap here between his legs, between his thighs. I'm going to go in, slide my elbow in and get my shoulder in and grab his hip. So in the gi, I grab the the belt or the pants or the jacket. In no-gi, I just grab his hip here. Okay, so close your half guard, we're here. Gonna keep control, gonna go in between his thighs, open, and get this. My shoulder has to be as high as possible towards his knee on his thigh. This is going to be my mechanic, my braking mechanic, yeah, to open up his legs. My second hand is going to go underneath. Now there will always be space, so we're gonna show you a different angle in a minute. There will always be space here because he's laying on top of my leg, yeah? So I can easily slide down. My hand is here, I'm gonna slide down and control my own elbow, like this. So we're low in the half guard. Ezéchiel might be framing or pushing my head down, boom, like this. So we're gonna go in, catch the hip, go under, and control my own elbow. So I have one shoulder pushing on his hip and one shoulder pushing on his thigh. I'm going to sprawl out and put pressure on the weakest part of his link, so that's as low as possible on his ankles, whilst pushing my shoulder in the opposite direction. Keeping my head tight. Ear to his belly, I'm gonna sprawl out, boom, and walk. Even if he maintains his half guard here, I'm just gonna sprawl all the way out, boom, squeeze my knees together, and I'm gonna walk. Boom. Pushing my shoulder in the opposite direction. So by now his half guard would, well, Ezéchiel already opened his half guard, but by now everyone opens up their half guard. So close again. Boom. So I get this control, get my elbow, push my shoulder, sprawl out, boom, and he opens. First I'm going to walk, I'm going to pivot my left hip to the mat and make a back step. Slide underneath his leg and come up with a low pass, passing both of his legs and working my way up to side control. So let's check out this angle. So we're in a low half guard. Yeah, you might be pushing my face off or you might be keeping me down. You can either first lay on my hip or stay on one knee, as long as I keep it squeezed together. Otherwise, Ezéchiel will just get his leg out, get to close guard. Boom, and my guard. Boom. So, half guard. Gonna keep it tight, keep my head tight. Just gonna look the opposite angle so you can see what's happening on this side. Over here, first I'm going to insert this hand in his thigh, go all the way deep, grab his hip, push my shoulder out. I go underneath and grab my own elbow. I'm going to sprawl out, boom, squeezing my legs together. Try and sweep me, Ezéchiel, go. Just gonna walk, pivot my hip, back step, shove my knee underneath, and get into a low side control. Yeah, from here, switch my angle, go to reverse kesekatami, shift kesekatami, just work my way up and start fighting for a better position. So last time, opposite angle, of that. So we're here, very low side control, elbows together, knees together, head on his hip. Yeah, Ezéchiel might be pushing my head off, boom, like this, and I cannot get up. Yeah, like a Khabib situation, kind of. Took a takedown, not into very high half guard. I don't have upper body control. Insert his hand inside his thigh, reach out, and go all the way underneath, grabbing his hip. Go under his other leg, keep your hands close, please. Grab my elbow. Now, if I start to walk here and try to push my shoulder, I'm not going to open his half guard. I have to go to the weakest link. So I have to sprawl my legs all the way towards his ankles. Boom, like this. Then I walk and break open his half guard. If he's still closing it here, I'm going to push the shoulder to that side and walk my legs, squeezing my knees together to the opposite side. So 1, 2, switch, back step, get up, and work my position. Okay, so that concludes 3 half guard passes. Yeah. First off, the position, control, the shoulder pressure, walking my foot up, toes and heels, toes and heels, toes and heels, shoving the knee off, getting into quarter guard. We're almost there. Getting 2 different passes, 1 to the side, 1 to the opposite side. And our final pass, without having upper body control, passing the half guard. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to check out some more half guard stuff, we've got some stuff here on quarter guard and other passes. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for checking. If you want to see more, visit our Patreon and see you in the next video. Oes.
Oes.